Artificial intelligence is rapidly changing our world. It's not just about technology, it's about people. It's about how we connect and how we understand each other. In the delicate world of diplomacy, AI is starting to play a truly transformative role. It's breaking down old barriers of language and culture. This technology offers new pathways for communication. Diplomats are finding new ways to speak across divides. The goal is always understanding, and AI is becoming a powerful new tool in this quest for common ground. It promises a future where fewer messages are lost in translation. One of AI's most immediate impacts is on language itself. For centuries, diplomats relied on human translators. This process, while essential, could be slow and sometimes imperfect. Now, AI-powered translation tools offer near instantaneous communication. Imagine a world leader speaking, and their words appearing as text in multiple languages, almost at once. This is no longer science fiction. This capability allows for more direct dialogue. It can speed up negotiations. It can also help diplomats grasp the precise meaning and sentiment, reducing the risk of dangerous misunderstandings that can escalate tensions between nations. Beyond simple word-for-word translation, AI is helping us understand cultural nuances. AI tools can analyze text and speech for sentiment. They can identify subtle emotional cues that might be missed by a non-native speaker. This is crucial in diplomacy. A poorly understood idiom or a misread tone can derail sensitive talks. By providing deeper insights into how messages are likely to be received, AI can help diplomats craft their communications more effectively. They can build rapport and avoid unintentional offense. This leads to more constructive and empathetic conversations, which are the bedrock of successful international relations. Ultimately, this enhanced communication fosters greater understanding. When diplomats can communicate more clearly and quickly, they can build trust. When they can better appreciate the cultural context of their counterparts, they can find common values. AI is not a magic solution to all diplomatic challenges. However, it provides powerful assistance. It helps to bridge the gaps that have historically separated nations. By improving how we talk to each other, AI holds the potential to make our world a little smaller, and hopefully, a little more peaceful. This is a significant step forward for global dialogue. Diplomacy has always been about looking ahead. It's about anticipating challenges before they become full-blown crises. Today, artificial intelligence is offering diplomats a new kind of foresight. AI systems can process enormous amounts of data. They can sift through news reports, economic indicators, social media chatter, and historical trends. They do this at a speed and scale no human team could ever match. This analytical power allows AI to identify patterns and predict potential flashpoints. It can see the faint signals of an approaching storm, giving leaders a chance to prepare or even to divert it. Consider the practical applications of this predictive power. AI algorithms can be trained to forecast resource scarcity. They can predict which regions might face drought or food shortages, potentially leading to instability. AI can analyze satellite imagery and communication patterns to predict refugee flows. It can identify early signs of political unrest or rising ethnic tensions. These are not just abstract predictions, they are actionable intelligence. This information allows governments and international organizations to intervene proactively. They can offer aid, mediate disputes, or apply diplomatic pressure before a situation deteriorates beyond control, saving lives and resources. This ability to foresee challenges shifts diplomacy from a reactive stance to a proactive one. For too long, the international community has been forced to respond to crises after they erupt. This often means dealing with immense human suffering and complex, entrenched conflicts. AI offers the possibility of getting ahead of the curve. By providing early warnings, AI empowers diplomats to engage in preventative diplomacy. They can initiate dialogue, address root causes of conflict, and de-escalate tensions. This is a more efficient and humane approach to global problem solving. It's about building peace, not just managing conflict after the fact. Furthermore, AI can help diplomats understand the complex web of actors in any given situation. It can map out networks of influence, identify key stakeholders, and even model their likely reactions to different policy choices. This is invaluable for crafting effective diplomatic strategies. Knowing who to talk to and what leverage points exist can make the difference between success and failure in international negotiations. AI provides a deeper, data-driven understanding of an increasingly complex global landscape. This helps diplomats navigate intricate situations with greater confidence and precision, making their efforts more targeted. The life of a diplomat is often perceived as one of high-stakes negotiations and grand pronouncements. However, much of their work involves meticulous preparation and administrative tasks. Diplomats spend countless hours drafting reports, researching historical precedents, scheduling meetings, and managing vast amounts of information. These tasks are essential, but they are also time-consuming. They can divert attention from the core work of building relationships and crafting policy. This is where artificial intelligence is stepping in as a powerful assistant, helping to modernize and streamline this ancient profession for the challenges of the 21st century. AI-powered tools are increasingly capable of automating many routine administrative tasks. Imagine an AI that can draft initial summaries of lengthy international reports, or one that can manage complex travel itineraries and meeting schedules across multiple time zones. AI can help with transcribing meetings and organizing notes. By taking over these more mundane duties, AI frees up human diplomats. It allows them to dedicate more of their valuable time and intellectual energy to strategic thinking, direct engagement with counterparts, and the nuanced art of negotiation. This shift makes diplomatic missions more efficient and more effective overall. Another significant area where AI assists is in knowledge management. Diplomacy relies heavily on institutional memory. Access to past treaties, negotiation histories, cultural information, and legal precedents is vital. AI systems can create intelligent databases that allow diplomats to retrieve this information almost instantly. Instead of spending days searching through archives, a diplomat can ask a question and receive relevant, curated information in moments. This rapid access to knowledge ensures that diplomats are well informed. It helps maintain consistency in foreign policy and allows for quicker responses to emerging issues, making diplomatic corps more agile. The overall impact of this AI assistance is a more agile and responsive diplomatic corps. When administrative burdens are lightened and information is readily available, diplomats can react more swiftly to global events. They can prepare for negotiations more thoroughly. They can manage their limited resources more effectively. This increased efficiency does not diminish the human element of diplomacy. Instead, it enhances it. It allows human diplomats to focus on what they do best: understanding people, building trust, and finding creative solutions to complex international problems. AI becomes a force multiplier for diplomatic efforts worldwide. Conflict resolution is one of the most challenging aspects of international relations. Finding common ground between opposing sides requires immense skill, patience, and, crucially, impartiality. Human mediators, however skilled, can sometimes be perceived as biased, even if unintentionally. This is where artificial intelligence offers a fascinating new possibility: AI, as a neutral, data-driven assistant in the mediation process. While AI cannot replace the human touch in peacemaking, it can provide invaluable support. It can help to level the playing field and introduce new avenues for finding agreement in even the most intractable disputes. AI tools can analyze negotiation texts and transcripts with complete objectivity. They can identify recurring patterns of disagreement, pinpoint specific language that causes friction, and even suggest alternative phrasing that might be more acceptable to all parties. This kind of textual analysis can help negotiators move past emotional sticking points. It can focus their attention on the substantive issues at stake. AI can also help to ensure that all voices are heard, by meticulously tracking contributions and highlighting areas where one party's concerns might be overlooked. This promotes a more balanced and fair negotiation process. Furthermore, AI can be used to model the potential outcomes of different settlement proposals. By inputting various scenarios and parameters, AI can simulate the likely consequences of each option. This allows negotiators and mediators to explore a range of possibilities in a low-risk environment. They can see how a particular concession might impact other areas of the agreement, or how a proposed solution might play out over time. This data-driven forecasting can help parties make more informed decisions. It can also reveal previously unconsidered pathways to compromise that might satisfy the core interests of all involved. Finally, AI can play a crucial role in monitoring the implementation of peace agreements, or ceasefires. AI-powered sensors and data analysis systems can provide objective, verifiable information about compliance. This can help to build trust between former adversaries. It can also provide early warnings if an agreement is beginning to break down, allowing for timely intervention to prevent a relapse into conflict. The neutrality of AI in this monitoring role is key. It reduces the scope for disputes over facts on the ground, making it easier to hold parties accountable to their commitments and sustain peace. Artificial intelligence presents a complex picture for global security. It offers powerful new tools to protect nations and citizens, but, it also introduces profound new risks and challenges. This duality makes AI a true double-edged sword. On one hand, AI can enhance surveillance capabilities, improve threat detection, and even help manage disaster response. On the other hand, the same technologies can be used to create autonomous weapons, conduct sophisticated cyber attacks, and spread disinformation on an unprecedented scale. Navigating this complex terrain requires careful consideration and a commitment to responsible development and deployment by all nations. The benefits of AI for security are certainly compelling. AI algorithms can analyze vast streams of data from satellites, sensors, and online sources to identify potential threats much faster than humans. This can be invaluable for border security, helping to detect smuggling or unauthorized crossings without necessarily resorting to lethal force. AI can also improve intelligence analysis, spotting patterns that might indicate terrorist plotting or preparations for an attack. In disaster relief, AI can help to quickly assess damage, locate survivors, and coordinate the distribution of aid. These applications promise a safer, more secure world if managed wisely. However, the risks associated with AI in the security domain are deeply concerning. Perhaps the most debated issue is that of lethal autonomous weapon systems, or LAWs. These are weapons that could independently select and engage targets without meaningful human control. The prospect of killer robots raises profound ethical and legal questions. Who is responsible if an autonomous weapon makes a mistake and kills innocent civilians? Can an algorithm truly comply with the laws of war, which require principles like distinction and proportionality? Many experts and nations are calling for clear prohibitions or strict regulations on such systems. Beyond autonomous weapons, AI also poses significant threats in the cyber realm and in the information space. AI can be used to develop more sophisticated malware and to launch crippling cyber attacks against critical infrastructure. It can also be used to create highly realistic fake videos and audio, known as deepfakes. These can be deployed in disinformation campaigns to sow chaos, undermine trust in institutions, and interfere in elections. The speed and scale at which AI can generate and spread false information presents a serious challenge to democratic societies and international stability, requiring new methods of detection and defense. The rapid advancement of artificial intelligence is outpacing our ability to govern it. This is especially true in the international arena. While AI offers tremendous promise, its potential for misuse, particularly in areas like security and human rights, is significant. We are in a race against time to establish global norms, ethical guidelines, and robust regulatory frameworks. Without international cooperation, we risk a future where AI development is a free-for-all. This could lead to an AI arms race, exacerbate inequalities, and undermine global stability. A global safety net is urgently needed. The first step towards responsible AI governance is international dialogue and agreement. Nations must come together to discuss the implications of AI. They need to forge common understandings on what constitutes acceptable use, especially concerning military applications and surveillance. This could take the form of new treaties, codes of conduct, or shared principles. The goal is to prevent a dangerous escalation of AI capabilities without oversight. We need to ensure that AI is developed and used in a way that aligns with international law and fundamental human values, promoting peace rather than conflict. Central to this effort is the development of clear ethical guidelines for AI. These guidelines must emphasize principles such as transparency, accountability, and human oversight. AI systems, particularly those with significant societal impact, should not be black boxes. We need to understand how they make decisions. There must be clear lines of responsibility when AI systems cause harm. Crucially, humans must always retain meaningful control over AI, especially in life or death situations. These ethical pillars are essential to building trust in AI and ensuring it serves humanity's best interests rather than its fears. International organizations have a vital role to play in fostering this global cooperation. Bodies like the United Nations can provide a platform for discussion. They can facilitate the sharing of best practices and help to build consensus on AI governance. They can also support capacity-building efforts, ensuring that developing countries are not left behind in the AI revolution. The challenge is immense but not insurmountable. By working together, the international community can create a framework that harnesses the benefits of AI while mitigating its risks. ensuring a safer and more equitable future for everyone. International organizations, from the United Nations to the World Health Organization, stand at the crossroads of global challenges. They are now grappling with the profound implications of artificial intelligence for their own operations and for global governance itself. AI is not just a tool for member states. It is also reshaping how these vital international bodies function. It offers them new ways to tackle complex problems, from managing pandemics to combating climate change. However, it also presents challenges related to equity, data privacy, and the potential for misuse, if not carefully integrated into their work. AI offers significant potential to improve the efficiency and effectiveness of international organizations. For instance, AI can analyze vast datasets to monitor global health trends, predict disease outbreaks, and optimize the distribution of medical supplies. In humanitarian aid, AI can help to assess needs more accurately in disaster zones, streamline logistics for aid delivery, and even assist in identifying vulnerable populations. For organizations focused on development, AI can help track progress towards the Sustainable Development Goals, identifying areas where more investment or different strategies are needed. This data-driven approach can lead to better outcomes. Consider the fight against climate change, one of the most complex global challenges. AI can process enormous amounts of climate data from satellites, sensors, and research institutions. It can improve climate models, providing more accurate predictions about rising sea levels, extreme weather events, and impacts on biodiversity. This information is crucial for informing policy decisions and for helping international organizations coordinate global responses. AI can also help monitor deforestation, track carbon emissions, and even optimize renewable energy grids. Its analytical power is a key asset in understanding and addressing this existential threat to our planet. However, the integration of AI into international organizations is not without its challenges. There are concerns about ensuring equitable access to AI technologies and their benefits. Will developing nations be able to leverage AI as effectively as wealthier countries? There are also questions about data privacy and security, especially when dealing with sensitive information. Furthermore, international organizations must ensure that the AI tools they use are free from bias and promote fairness. Developing clear ethical guidelines and governance frameworks for AI use within these bodies is essential to harnessing its potential responsibly and for the benefit of all humankind. Despite the breathtaking advances in artificial intelligence, it is crucial to remember its role in diplomacy. AI is a powerful tool, an incredible assistant, and a source of profound insight. However, it is not, and should not become, a replacement for human diplomats. The core of international relations remains deeply human. It revolves around empathy, trust, intuition, and the complex art of persuasion. These are qualities that machines, no matter how intelligent, cannot replicate. The future of diplomacy lies in a partnership where AI amplifies human capabilities, not supplants them. The essence of a diplomat's work involves understanding human motivations. It requires building personal relationships, often over many years. It demands the ability to read subtle social cues, to navigate complex cultural landscapes, and to exercise sound judgment in ambiguous situations. Can an algorithm truly feel empathy for another nation's suffering? Can it build the deep personal trust needed to broker a lasting peace agreement? These are inherently human endeavors. AI can provide data and analysis, but the final decisions, the strategic choices, and the moral responsibility must always rest with human beings. Therefore, the goal should be to use AI to augment the skills of diplomats, making them more effective. AI can handle the data-intensive tasks, freeing up human minds for higher-level thinking. It can provide new perspectives and highlight unseen connections. It can speed up research and improve communication. This synergy allows diplomats to be better informed, more prepared, and more agile. AI acts as a sophisticated co-pilot, providing critical information and support, but the human diplomat remains firmly at the controls, steering the course of international engagement with wisdom and experience. To achieve this successful partnership, we must invest in training diplomats to understand and utilize AI tools effectively and ethically. They need to be comfortable with data analysis and aware of AI's capabilities and limitations. They must also be trained to critically evaluate AI-generated insights and to guard against over-reliance on technology. The human element, critical thinking, ethical reasoning, and interpersonal skills must remain paramount. By fostering this human-AI collaboration, we can enhance the practice of diplomacy, making it more responsive to the challenges of our rapidly changing world while preserving its essential human core. The journey of artificial intelligence into the realm of international relations is only just beginning. The future is not predetermined. It is something we are actively shaping with every decision we make today. To ensure that AI serves the cause of global peace and prosperity, we must adopt proactive and responsible strategies. This is not a task for governments alone. It requires a concerted effort from technology developers, academic researchers, civil society organizations, and international bodies. Together, we can steer the development of AI in a direction that benefits all of humanity. Waiting to react to problems as they arise is not a viable option, with a technology as powerful and fast-moving as AI. We need proactive governance. This means anticipating potential risks and developing safeguards before they materialize into crises. It involves fostering a global culture of ethical AI development and deployment. We must encourage transparency in how AI systems are built and used, especially in sensitive areas like security and justice. International cooperation is the cornerstone of this proactive approach, ensuring that no nation is left behind and that global norms guide AI's evolution. Collaboration is the key to navigating the complexities of AI in global affairs. Governments need to work with the tech companies that are at the forefront of AI innovation. They must engage with academics, who can provide deep insights into AI's societal impacts. Civil society organizations play a crucial role in advocating for human rights and ethical considerations. This multi-stakeholder approach ensures that a wide range of perspectives are considered. It helps to build consensus around responsible AI practices and fosters a sense of shared ownership in shaping AI's future for the common good. Ultimately, our goal must be to ensure that artificial intelligence serves humanity's highest aspirations. We want AI to help us build bridges, not walls. We want it to foster understanding, not sow division. We want it to enhance human dignity and promote peace, not create new tools for conflict or oppression. This requires a sustained commitment to ethical principles, international cooperation, and a clear vision of the world we want to create. By working together, thoughtfully and responsibly, we can harness the immense potential of AI to forge a more harmonious and equitable future for all nations on this shared planet.